a lot of what we want is the same as what everybody else wants. So it doesn't matter what your background or your religion is. We all want to be safe and accepted here in Canada.
We wanted to talk about the issue of gender-based violence, but we wanted to do it in a way that gets the community talking in a different artistic way. It can be very difficult for people to start conversations and to talk about it because we always feel like we're targeted in the media, we feel like we're being watched. So conversations that can be sometimes sensitive to have are very difficult to open. But I think starting Reclaim Honor was really getting youth to be part of this process, to be part of this dialogue, and really allowing young Muslim women to define the conversation and to take action within their community. What I find really special is that the project really evolved into something so much bigger than that. It became a place where people made friendships. There was sisterhood and brotherhood between all the participants and the team members. And also, I think it was really a place of youth leadership and growth. And people got to challenge themselves in areas that they hadn't been aware of, or in different opportunities, and really make a presence within the community to show that Muslim youth are doing a lot of good work within the London community, and this is where we are and this is what we have to say.
It's a project kind of battling Islamophobia and the complexity of Islamophobia as an issue. But not only addressing the issue, but creating a safe space for young Muslims and anyone who feels that they are impacted by Islamophobia or want to say something about Islamophobia, just creating a safe space so we can create some sort of dialogue to hopefully tackle this issue from different angles.
There's a lot of stereotypical caricatures of what it means to be a young Muslim woman today, and what we try to do is to destroy that stereotypical image, but in a way that young people today can relate to, so using social media, using videos. We try to do all kinds of campaigns. So we're basically trying to show that, yeah, we're a little bit different, but it's not a scary different, it's not a different that you need to be afraid of. It's different can be good and different can be exciting, and it can add to the color of your world as opposed to something that you should be afraid of. So with the project, we're allowed to speak for ourselves, we're allowed to kind of say what it is that we want to see from our politicians, what it is that we want to see from our policymakers. And it's a beautiful thing to see a woman stand up and say, this is what I want.
Currently, right now, we're working on a graphic novel art installation called Artivism, where we're creating stories about gender-based violence and family violence, and then we're going to portray them in the format of a comic to again raise awareness in our communities about these issues facing young Muslim women.
I think art is one of the most underestimated forms of activism that we have, and everybody is able to contribute and express themselves, sometimes even express things that they didn't realize that they wanted to share.
And I think it's not only in addressing such a sensitive and present topic in our communities, but I think also it's building sort of these networks and these relationships of solidarity amongst young Muslim women. And actually making the spaces where we can define who we are and what we want our community to look like.
Today what we did, we had a paint activity. We really try to incorporate arts into our icebreakers as well, because it really is just fun and it gets people talking and getting to know each other. So we really had people take a canvas and put paint on it, and we passed it around so each person were able to contribute to each other's paintings and to their canvases. But I think really the message of that, what people get from it, is that we all have shared authorship over the pieces that we're creating, over the outputs that we're creating.
There are so many truths, and everyone has a different piece of creativity and truth that they bring to the table from their life experience that I really value.
And I think what's really important too is that people understand that together we create the safe space and we all contribute to the space, and it really gives people an awareness of the responsibility and their energy in the space as well.
A lot of what we want is the same as what everybody else wants, so it doesn't matter what your background or your religion is. We all want to be safe and accepted here in Canada.